Hi, good morning. My name is Michael Bigram from Roof Systems. We are the windows and doors departments. We do windows, doors, shop fronts, fixed louvers, POVs. We have a variety of windows, a variety of doors. And myself, Michael, including Darius and Vikash, we are the installation team for RSL. Today we are going to install some fixed Z-Louvre's doors and fixed units on this area right here. Right, we have doors opening from 1, 2, 3 positions, including a fixed unit here. The doors will be able to access the generator as well as the panel boxes for the job today. Right now we are notching the frame for making minor adjustments on the frame due to how the structure is. Right, if you notice there is some bolts on the ground, we have to notch the door itself for the door to close properly, otherwise the doors will bounce. Now as we have the door lined up, we make our little adjustments for the door to avoid the bolt on them. We are now going to line up the hinges for drilling so the door could be able to swing. Now normally we will have our own frame to install, but the client has his own steel frame that he painted to the color of the frame, and we are going to look to line up to install. Now that we have the first door in, right, we only put in 2 rivets to start. Putting in 2 rivets would allow us to not waste the material we have, as well it will help us check to make sure the door is level to the top, to the sides, in case we had to shift the normally we will have to shift the framing, or in this case we might have to shim the hinges. In other terms again for this as well, it will allow us to line up the next frame to make sure we have enough room for both frames to fit properly and swing with ease. I just notched the frame. Alright, to make room for these particular spaces on the ground, these bolts. Alright, notching the frame will give us free access to swing. The hinges will be flat onto the frame in itself, and it will also give us room for the ground, clearance for the ground as well. Whereas before you saw us use a different method, this is another method here we use as well. We line up one hole onto the framing with the hinge. In doing that, we will be able to swing the door, jam it to the frame, and close it in to see how it is. So we'll know also if we have to shim the frame or the hinges, depending on the situation. Due to our fabricators in the warehouse, right, we have our frame notched out and put in place for these particular locks. They cut out the holes perfectly. They match both sides of the doors. That is why we have to get the doors level to the top. So when they meet, these holes will be able to line up and lock properly. This part of the lock goes in first, and then we put in our lever locks, which is quite simple. It's 2 screws to the inside. Now that the doors are swinging and lining up properly, right, we have to find a way to keep it in place like this. Now, conventional times, we'll have a lock here, so we can lock up into the frame. We have a flush bolt, which locks to the top of the door, so you won't really see anything to the side of the frame on locking. Now, we have it here, still not locking there. Now, if we put the flush bolt in place, we have the door, can't open. We came to install a Louvre project. Double patios, fixed louvers, right? We have right here a completion of a job. On installation here, we are satisfied with what we do. We hope that our customer is satisfied. We try our best to get best quality to the best of our abilities, and we hope that you recommend us in the future.